Okay, good evening, everybody. So I'm so excited. I know it's late for some of you guys that are hopping on with us. It's kind of past my bedtime, but hey, we are here. We're kicking it. So if I happen to say anything crazy, it's just because I am a mom that's tired, but we can do everything, right? We can get through anything. So my name is Erin Tweed. It is not Kelsey Thornton. We are just borrowing her Zoom, and I've got Taylor Kaufman on with me. And we are going to be sharing a little bit about our stories and our journeys. So Tay, do you just want to go ahead and introduce yourself real quick? Y'all will see me share my screen as she's sharing her story. And this is just our income disclosure statement. We are going to be talking about different averages and things that we've been able to do because of this business, but it's because we have an amazing company. We're going to talk about that, but we are proud of these numbers. We're very transparent with different things. And so you guys will see me share my screen on that. But I'm going to let Tay introduce herself and then we'll get started.
Hey, you guys, my name is Taylor Kaufman. I've been with It Works Global for almost 6 years. My anniversary is actually in a couple days. It's crazy. When I found this opportunity, I was in nursing school. I was working two waitressing jobs. I had tons of credit card debt, student loan debt. I just was on the struggle bus, and I really was just longing for purpose. I was longing for better health. I had gained 30 pounds. I was losing my hair and really struggled with energy and focus and sleep and just all of those awful things that come with nursing school. And so when this product line, found me, I was like, wow, if I could make money and get healthier and focus on improving some of those health goals that I had, like, why not try? My situation wasn't going to change if I didn't do anything different. And I could not afford to keep, skipping credit card payments or paying the minimums and paying all this outrageous interest. And so I made the decision, I'm going to launch this business. I don't have experience. I come from a small town, but I'm just going to be willing to learn. And I think, if any of you guys are on here and you're like, well, I've never done anything like this, I don't have experience, I have a small following, I don't have a lot of time, just know that there's someone that started with the same circumstances you did, and they turned all of those excuses into a reason to figure it out. And 5, 6 years later, I just kept going with this business, and I was able to walk away from a really draining nursing job. I work full time at home with my family. We just moved to South Carolina, got our first house. We've, been able to get our wedding and our honeymoon paid in cash because of this business. We've bought vehicles in cash because of this business, paid off lots of student loan debt. And so it's just been a huge blessing. And I did not join ever thinking I would do this full time. I joined just for a little bit of extra money to help me cover those credit cards, those monthly credit card just minimums. Like, I was like, if I can just pay my minimums or a little bit extra every month, like, that's awesome. And so you just never know what can happen when you just say yes to an opportunity that has such a abundance of just opportunity on the table. It's crazy. So that's a little bit about my story.
Yes, I love it. Well, and y'all, for whatever reason, the image is not popping up. So it is available on our website if you have questions about that, or else I would share my screen because I talked about that IDS, but it doesn't want to load for whatever reason. So like I said, my name is Erin Tweed and I like Taylor. And I think anybody that's on this Zoom or they invited you to watch it, they can probably relate is most people are not joining this business for all the things that we've been able to do, right? We get to share our stories because we have been able to, pay off debt or do some different things. But we started for $500 extra a month. We started for a little bit just to help take the pressure and the weight off of our shoulders. And so I want you to know we're sharing these things to show you that anything is possible. Okay. If you want to make a little bit extra, you can do that. If you want to help supplement your income, you can do that. If you want to, totally wipe out your full-time income and take this on and that be your full-time income, you can do that too. There's so much potential. And so when I got into this, I was a new mom. I had new changes at work. I was going through a lot of things, coming back from maternity leave. And, I loved my job as a nurse navigator. I loved doing patient education. I loved doing all those things, but it was absolutely killing me to drop, picking up my son after school. And, most of the time for babies, like they're the happiest in the morning. And I was always getting the fussy time, the bedtime routine. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like I was missing that time. And so all of that was going on. And then also we had to end up paying 500 more a month than we had budgeted for in childcare because kids are expensive. Okay. So just because now I'm paying a different type, like camps and activities and all the things, kids they're always going to cost some type of money. And so I just felt like I'm in this position of I don't want to constantly be thinking or checking the bank account or doing this. I just want to be able to say yes, or I want to have more time. And so I started with a little bit of extra just so it would take that pressure off and I wouldn't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to bed with an elephant on my chest every single night, thinking about like, how are we going to do this? We keep pulling from savings. Like, are we ever going to make college funds or any of that? Those were all going through my head. And so when I found this opportunity, I was initially going to become a customer, but I jumped in, when she said, have you thought about making money using the products? And so we're at whatever stage you're at, you can become a customer, you can make money using the products, you can go all in, you have that flexibility. And that was something that I loved too, is just, our awesome customer program and different things. But the things that have kept me here, so coming up at the end of this month is going to be 7 years. And why my heart and soul is attached to this is because I love this company. The company has been around for 20 years. I always tell people they wouldn't call it works for nothing if it didn't work, right? We've got 20 years of that foundation. We've got 20 years of the same CEO and building that foundation. It's a Christian base. We're debt free. So I think that that's so powerful, in the year of 2008, when the economy was kind of crashing and things were changing, our company was able to go debt free. And so when you hear these bonuses and the different things that we're going to talk about here in a minute, it's because they were smart with their money. It was because that they focused on getting money in our pockets. That way we can start doing some of those things. And then you've got really amazing products that are top-notch ingredients, really amazing for your body. There's nothing, that's something too that I've been doing a lot of research on. There's no added or harsh chemicals or crazy things. Like what you see on the label is what you get, but then they're affordable compared to the market. And so that's a little bit about the foundation of just our company. And I think it's important for you to know, because I didn't know when I got started, but that's really what keeps me here is, we're always coming out with different things. We're always doing different things. And I love, Taylor, I'm going to come to you for a second, because some people are like, okay, like I get, like you might be an amazing company, but like, what do you even do? Because some people, social media influencer, or however you want to market it. Will you talk a little bit about just some of the things that we do in order to market those products and to share this business with other people?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're basically sharing your life. You're branding yourself. You're talking about the things that you're interested in, your friends, your family, your hobbies, your interests, and then you're just kind of sprinkling in information about the products and information about the business opportunity that you have your hands on. And I always tell people, like, if you go to Starbucks or you buy a new swimsuit, as soon as you take that picture of that Starbucks or that swimsuit and you post it on social media, you are influencing someone to go buy it or to go try whatever it is that you were just talking about. And so it's the same thing. When you start using the products, you're getting amazing results. You're going to want to tell your friends and family about it and your people on social media. And when they're seeing you use it in your story and they're seeing it on your page and they're seeing different results of it, they're going to by default want to order from you and want to know more about what it is that you have your hands on. And so it's just sharing information. I tell people I don't want the furthest thing that I'm looking for someone who's willing to share their life, share information about the products in the business. And we'll teach you, you're not going to just get thrown into this and like be like, good luck. Like, we are personally trained. We have systems in place to teach you how to post, how to talk to people, how to expand your market. So if you come from a small town and you only have 500 friends on Facebook, guess what? There are ways to grow and expand your market to get new people and new audiences on your social media platforms, and you'll learn how to do all that. So it's really just talking to people, connecting with people, helping other people solve problems with our product line, and just expanding your market and getting new people in front of you.
Yeah, and I know you said this again, but I want to reiterate, you don't have to know every single thing. We will guide you in that process. Now you have to have a willingness to work. You have to have the willingness to want to post and reach out to people and do that kind of stuff. But we can teach you the ins and outs of this business. I've been in almost 7 years, Tay's at 6 years. And so, there is the power in having that foundation and the systems in place. And we can teach you all the things and guide you on that process if you're willing to learn. And so I always tell people that's one of the things. Yes, the money can look great, but you also have to be coachable and wanting to do this. And so, those are the people that we're looking to lock arms with. And so I know, again, I'm going to say it again, because some people are like, I'm not an expert. We're not experts either. Like I always joke, we used to post like ugly, horrible things on pages. We've learned different things along the way because we've been coachable and we've figured out different things. And so really this business can be for anybody and everybody. So I'm going to talk a little bit about getting started. So normally it is $99 to get started. And I know most of you guys have probably gone into Target before and blacked out and you've spent $99 easily. Okay. It happens all the time. Walmart, Hobby Lobby, whatever your store of choice is, you've probably done that. And so for me, spending $99 wasn't, I always compare it to, and you can too, if you were going to go start on a new nursing unit, you'd have to probably buy different color scrubs or different equipment based on the specifics of that unit. Maybe it's some different shoes, all those things. So you're investing in your position, right? And so you're doing the exact same thing. You're making that investment. Normally $99. Right now you can get started for half price of $49. And you're going to get the same starter kit. So what comes with it is going to be, you're going to get 7 of these 3-day trial packs. So in this is going to have 3 packets. Mine only has 2 because every single time I get on here and forget to upload mine, but it should have 3. But you're going to get 7 credits for this coffee. Okay. And so some people are like, I don't know if I drink coffee, or some people are like, yeah, I love coffee. 84% of Americans drink coffee. And so you're going to have people that you can talk to. And there's people that didn't like coffee that now love this. Okay. Because it's amazing. It's fat burning. It helps you focus. So there's a lot of powerful things that are going to come with that. So you can get started. You can use some of those sample packs and you can turn around and sell them. So if you want to make your investment back, but again, it's giving you that opportunity to jumpstart your business. There are some different bonuses and things. I'm not going to go into the specifics because that's a conversation that you can have with the person that invited you on this, but you'll be eligible to earn weekly bonuses. You'll be eligible to earn $150 shopping spree. That was like the gold ticket for me because I knew that I wanted to try products, but I didn't want to spend and invest more money out of pocket than I was making. And so I went after that shopping spree. And then there's different, obviously, like hitting different ranks and bonuses attached with that. So you can go back to that person that invited you to watch this and just say, okay, like they mentioned something, let's chat more about that. Because that's what we're here for, is to help guide you through that process. So that's going to jumpstart you. Again, you've got the community of people that are willing to support and answer questions and help you along the way. And Tay, I know there might be somebody, because I know we're getting close to time, but there might be somebody that watches this and they're worried if maybe they don't have the investment, or maybe they're nervous about what people are going to think if they do say yes. What would you say to them right now?
I would honestly say that that's your sign that you need this more than ever. If you don't have the funds if you don't have $49 or $99 to invest into yourself, that right there is your sign that you need to be doing something different. I mean, that is just not living. That's literally just paying your bills and hopefully paying your bills on time. And that's just not living. And so I hope that you just have the courage to take that leap forward. For me, I had to put it on a credit card, and I just knew that I already had all this credit card debt that wasn't going anywhere. And if I wasn't bringing in extra money, it just was going to keep piling up anyways. And so for me, it was worth it. And I was able to turn around and pay it right back off. But really cool. I mean, with those samples, you can even pre-sell some of those samples, start for free, find a couple friends, try the coffee, have them send you the money, use that money to buy your starter kit. Boom. As soon as you're enrolled in the system, you put in their information, you send off all those samples, you get 7 credits. I usually tell people sell them for $20. Then you're profiting already after you pay for your starter kit. So I feel like if there's a will, there's a way. If you want it bad enough, you'll either sell the samples or you'll figure out, sell something on Marketplace, ask your parents to borrow money. You'll figure out a way if it's worth it to you enough. And you have to ask yourself, how much is an extra 500 more plus dollars a month worth it for me to invest and get started in this? And if it's worth it to you, you'll figure out a way. And once you get started, you'll make your investment right back. So plus some.
Yes. Well, and two, I mean, just being nervous about, maybe what other people would think, I think everybody is looking for different ways to make extra income, whether they're vocalizing it or not. And so know that a lot of people are in similar positions and they're wanting to do certain things. And so, take that leap of faith, try it out. And maybe the thing is, like, at the end of the day, those other people don't pay your bills. And that's something that I learned very quickly, that I needed to do this bad. I needed change bad enough for our family to change the situation. I was sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I was sick and tired of going to bed with that weight on my shoulders. And so if you're in that position, that's your sign to say yes. That's your sign to jump in. Yes, you might have some people that doubt you in different things, but let that be the motivation. Let that be the thing that fuels your fire. So Tay, is there anything else that you wanted to add real quick before we hop off?
My biggest thing is just, ask yourself what's the worst that's going to happen. The worst possible thing that could happen if you do this and it's not your thing is that you'll get healthier using the products. Like, you might need to buy new pants. That's like the worst that could happen. Best case scenario, you get started, you use the products, you get healthier, you start supplementing an extra income in, you start paying for small bills with this side business, and maybe it does go part-time or full-time for you. Like, just weigh out the pros and cons. And more times than not, when you're looking at the list, there's way more pros to starting than there are cons. And so you just have to take that leap of faith, get over that fear, know that that fear is normal, but like, feel the fear and just do it anyways. That's it.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tay, for hopping on with me. And go back to the person that invited you either to watch this live or they sent you the link. Ask questions, jump in, or maybe if there's something again that is like, I'm not sure, that is the perfect opportunity, because we said yes, not knowing all the specifics, but it's been the biggest blessing for us. And so it's your turn to take that leap of faith. So we can't wait to see whose life has changed. I hope everybody has a great night and we will see y'all later. Okay, thanks again, Tay. Bye.